It's now everybody keeps looking up, and when everybody's looking up, I agree, the market's had tremendous momentum, but sometimes we just need to get a little bit of a stall and a little breather. So my bias today, I said, was to buy your first pullback or so, for these type areas, but I don't want to keep thinking that that's the only direction we can go. That's why I said I think we can play both ways today. And I think a lot of the aggressive longs lose sight of balance. This daily chart is what's really bothering me right here, this air from this green line all the way up here. And that's why I think today we have to be very careful overthinking long side. There will be some good buy zones today. I said if we can get to the 40.5 to 39.5, fine. Beyond that, good fortune. And this has still stayed within that range we talked about for the first hour. So I'm really worried about traders over trading, as I said, and I'm too worried about, I never worry about the longs taking care of themselves. They can take care of themselves, no doubt. So anybody that's got one more pass at this, grab something. I said if you can make a point or two this first hour, do it. Try to accumulate today. Don't think we know which way it's going, but I'm certainly not a raging bull today. That was yesterday. You can be, bullish. Had a good, steady push. Today you want to buy, be a little more conservative. Don't have the expectation that this thing is going to, just take off and it's got to just pound up. I think we need to have some chop. If nothing else, even if we go through time to digest it, that's healthier than just expecting day after day, 1, 2, 3, 4, just keep on climbing. So, and I'm certainly not super bearish, but I think we do need some backing and filling. So there is a potential target today at 48.5, and we're using that as resistance. And anybody that's played this first hour, you've had to take probably 3 to 4 points of risk, and you can always control your risk just by taking your stop out. So we've got range type trading right now, and it's been almost an hour. So the quality of today's trade already we know is not the same as yesterday's take off and squeeze. And the half gap area we said would be right here. We're testing yesterday. This is a breakout of this high from yesterday. So that's what we've been doing, is testing this zone right here into the middle of today's range. So if you did goal 1, which is to try to play range trade this first hour and get a couple of points, great. Yes. Yep. Exactly. So we've had this push, and so we need to wait for this to come up, and we could just be chopping sideways and whatever. But we've got rollover coming tomorrow. I mean, there are all kinds of reasons for me personally, anyways, not to overdo it today. And if you had a good day already yesterday, my goodness, why in the world would you be doing anything about pressing it? And I know some traders love to press it, but that's not me today. I said we can buy pullbacks today, but we don't need to think that they're going to, go to extreme highs. And the shorts have the burden of undoing. If the shorts cannot undo this, don't be a hero. We're not going to do it ourselves. We said a good possibility the first hour could be rotational around yesterday's high. And so far, that's what's going on. So these are the subtle things in this business that I want to pay attention to. Because one way or the other, this is going to become an important marker. So if we get above it and stay above it, off to the races. If we chop around it, no place. If we get below it and stay below it and start to fade, okay, that's still an important marker. And that was my concern, that too many shorts are thinking plunge and too many longs are thinking ramp. And I thought we would have a chop fest this first hour trying to decide this area right here. So if you use that idea and we're able to get a couple of points, great. Right now we're into the red line. Gotta break the red line idea. First was green, second is red, third is blue. So I told you, as far as I'm concerned, more neutral bias. I don't have that strong long feeling. And until we start to undermine and take out these low areas, certainly can't have a big negative bias after kind of a day we had yesterday. But we already have made the morning after trend day high, and anytime we do, it could be of the marginal type like this, or it could be more. Here's our overnight, the double tops. Here's the low area, and that's the range so far that we're in. So don't overthink it. Don't overtrade it. Just try to keep learning.